Sorry to keep you, because I was quite worried about Paul and his seagull. That actually governed part of my title for my presentation, and I made it. I think people near the front will just be able to pick this up. It's George Michael's Freedom, and it is actually 6 minutes and 36 seconds long, so if I run over that, then I know I'm out of time.
I think I seagulled you last time, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. No, I wouldn't. I had so much to say. This time, I am now back in a classroom. I'm teaching in Eastbourne. Big up the Eastbourne Massive. I think there are 2 of us here. And it's, I think, because Michael Gove has now released us to do basically what we want to do, I think this is really, really an exciting time. The 2 Michaels, George, who's given me his 6 minutes and 36 seconds, and Michael, who's given me the freedom now to bring creativity back into the classroom and just be excited about the thing that I love doing. Before now, it's been the GCSEs and vocational courses, which are, I can't be rude here because there are teachers present, not stretching, not for the kids, and definitely not for the teachers. I keep moving around. I'm hoping that everyone can see this. This is what Michael Gove said in January. And he, I think for my mind, it made it so that I could be creative, but there were still a lot of teachers who said, he's allowed us to do what? What are we going to assess against? I mean, how are we going to make sure that everybody's learning the right things? How are we making sure that everybody's doing the same thing across the country if there is no national curriculum? It allows us now to look at industry. Joe was talking about skills that the year 1s are learning here, which they'll take on and out into their community. This is the sort of thing that we should be looking at. I had a look at some of the courses that sixth forms are doing. I'm in secondary school, I don't know if I mentioned that. And I said, well, these are the sorts of things I would like my year 7s to do. This is down from the BTEC, which is another vocational course, but it is brand new. Not quite sure if it's been accredited yet. Term 4 is the one we're currently on, and because I only started at the school at term 3 at Christmas time, I've not had sort of the time to say, right, I would like you to do all of this. There wasn't enough time for me to sort of settle in and say, right, year 7s were doing this. However, now we've just started our mini Maker Fair, and it's based on the digital festival that happened in Brighton in September. They had a Maker Fair, mini Maker Fair, and I've said that our kids are going to do a nano Maker Fair. So I'm only doing 2 classes of year 7s. They've got 6 weeks now to meet the client, work on their budget, there is none, and they know that they've got to scrounge up kit from somewhere, beg, borrow or steal it, talk to other teachers, other subject areas about what they might want them to help with. Art. I've said to the students, you are free to bring any project you like to show at the Nano Maker Fair. Yes, this is ICT, but what I want you to do is be creative. So if you are particularly good at art, bring something that you enjoy doing from art, or film yourself doing a creative product, edit it, add special effects, use the technology, but bring that to show at your Maker Fair. The children have really, really taken this on. I had one student who said, well, how will we reach our targets? And I said, look, the things that you are doing in this project, you will be talking to people, you'll be working in groups, you'll be collaborating, you'll be emailing people, you'll be writing your own specifications for projects. Those can all be mapped to the old APP, Assessing Pupil Progress Sheets, which we've got to have something to assess them a little bit with. And to keep parents happy, we can say, look, this is the old assessment criteria, but we're still doing some of this. So we can mark off something. Things that my students have come up with for their projects so far are, one group of 3 girls want to do a cultural project. They want to talk to all the nationalities inside school and find out where people have come from. Find out about them, find out about their lives. That's theirs. They decided on it. They're going to run that project. So at the end of it, hopefully, they'll have developed some questionnaires. They've used SurveyMonkey. And these are Year 7s. They've used that. They've created their online questionnaires. If we ask the network managers and the school leadership team, perhaps they can put it on the school website. Put the link on, ask people to fill it in. Some others want to build some websites. We looked at Dreamweaver, which is difficult. We tried to get Wix through the firewall, wasn't happening. And I said to the children, find me something we can use. 2 of them found Yola. They just did a search and that one came through the firewall. Scratch, other resources. I know I've got about 30 seconds left. Extra Normal, brilliant for animation. I think the main thing that I want to say is we've been allowed this creativity, but we need to base it on something. So higher courses, Key Stage 4, Key Stage 5, or some of the universities, what they're looking for in their students, which are mainly for games development, science graduates, arts graduates, are computer scientists. We start this now, and the primary, they always make me feel really, really good when I hear what they're doing with students at that level, so I want to carry on that work at secondary. Am I done? Thank you.